new number. It's just releasing it. A record-setting 306 million visitors came to New York State last year alone. And fortunately for us, they spent $88 billion. So keep coming, keep spending.
Governor Hochul today at the State Fair announcing 2023 hit a new record high for tourism across New York with a $137 billion economic impact. Meanwhile, first here at 5:30 on Channel 7 tonight, we've learned that Erie County also hit a new record high for tourism last year. The headline number, $2.4 billion. That is how much visitors shelled out in direct tourism spending last year, up 11% from the year before. And remember, that's just Erie County, doesn't count the rest of Western New York. Let's dig into these numbers, the impact, and find out why we're seeing this with Patrick Kaler. He's president and CEO of Visit Buffalo Niagara. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Good news that you got to share today.
This was fantastic news for us.
Obviously you hear the numbers, and at some point when I put the state number up, I mean, there are so many zeros on there. It's at some point you lose sight of what that even means. How are you processing the fact it's year to year, right? That's what's big here, an uptick.
That's right, and this is for 2023, so these numbers up over 2022. And when you look at that big, gigantic number, you also have to take into consideration we also have the biggest city in the United States as part of New York State as well, with New York City. So the lion's share is right there in that.
But in terms of Erie County?
Well, Erie County, we're thrilled. So $2.4 billion. This has been a big jump even pre-pandemic. So to be coming out of the pandemic and to have that kind of a jump, and we're up 11.2% over last year. So those numbers just continue to grow. And, you know, it just shows the excitement about Buffalo as a tourist destination.
I want to ask you specifically about jobs tied to tourism in Erie County as well. You look at 2023, and we'll put these up on the screen. You had nearly 29,000 people working in the tourism industry. That was up almost 5% year over year. And importantly, the amount of money that those workers made was up 11%. You know, we often think about the economic impact in terms of like tax dollars coming in or new businesses, but the jobs part of this is very significant.
Absolutely.
As well.
That is an important note. Plus, we are still lagging behind pre-pandemic job numbers, where we were at about 32,000 people that were employed in the tourism industry. So we're still scratching our way back, but these are great numbers. And to be up, like you said, 11.2% on the labor income is great, because a lot of people think that these are low-paying jobs, and that's not necessarily the truth. There are great-paying jobs in the tourism sector across the country, but specifically right here in Erie County.
So when we look here again at the headline, which is that we had the highest number of tourism ever in Erie County last year, I think the obvious question to people is why? Why is it? Are there certain attractions that have grown so much? Is it just the region as a whole is more attractive? What's behind this?
There are a lot of factors to that. So during the pandemic, when we were in lockdown as a state, we started to see a lot of new travelers coming from New York City that necessarily weren't coming. We thought, well, once we get past the pandemic, they're not going to return. They are still coming. That's one of our highest growth markets coming into Buffalo, and so that's been great. What we're also starting to see are some other growth potential markets that will come and spend more time and spend more money, such as Chicago, Boston, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C. They're outpacing our other drive markets because they're making a little bit more of a commitment to come to Buffalo. They spend about 4.8 nights while they're here, which obviously means they're going to spend more money. And where our hotel occupancy and rates at our hotels are also at an all-time high, that just plays into everything as well.
I only have about 30 seconds left, but let me ask you about the future and what the focus is in terms of how you are marketing Buffalo. I've asked you this before, and it changes, right, depending on where you think the resources should go.
Absolutely. So now going into 2025, we're going to have even more resources than we've had before. Last year at the end of the year, the county decided to designate all of the bed tax to VBN as well as the convention center. So we're going to more than double our budget going into 2025. Wow. So where we've had a budget of about $4.3 million, we're going to have a budget close to $9 million, possibly even more if hotel receipts come in even higher. So we're going to have a whole new advertising branding campaign to talk about the destination. As you mentioned before, why are people coming? Our product has changed over the years. Last year we just reopened one of the top 20 contemporary art museums in the world world. And the Buffalo AKG has garnered us so much international attention as well as national. So we've got great product for people to experience. Plus, meetings and conventions are coming back, amateur athletics, and international travel is coming back as well. And they do come to Buffalo.
Nice to share some good news when we have it. Patrick Kaler, President and CEO of Visit Buffalo Niagara. Thanks for coming in. Congratulations.
Thank you.